So I'm gonna give you guys the nitty gritty, the deep and dark secrets that a lot of people don't want you to know, and people aren't really willing to tell you. And the thing is, a lot of people are super ecstatic and excited to tell you that you should go out there and drive for dollars, as that's the best way to find motivated sellers if you don't have any money to get started. But what they're not gonna tell you is why that method isn't working out for you. Hey yo, what is going on everyone? Devin Knupp here, back at you with a brand new video. And if you haven't already, join the fam, join the gang by hitting the subscribe button down below, because I upload every single day about real estate wholesaling. But the thing is a lot of people aren't telling you why driving for dollars isn't working for your real estate wholesaling business. And here's the thing. Driving for dollars is one of the most highly recommended marketing tactics for those of you that are trying to get into the business. And if you're watching this video, obviously you're probably watching it because you went out there and attempted to do driving for dollars. Hold up. Before I go in a little bit more detail on this video, all that I ask from whenever I make these videos, I don't want your money, I don't want any of that. All that I ask is that you smash that like button down below. I highly appreciate it. It doesn't cost you anything. It literally takes you 2 seconds. So if you could hit that like button, I would highly appreciate it. But now on with the scheduled content that you were clicking here to go check out. So basically what driving for dollars is you jump inside of your car or ride your bike around town, around your neighborhood, and find the houses that are looking ugly, looking distressed, and may or may not need their lawn cut or mowed. And what you're gonna do is write down these addresses on a list, or you can use an app like Deal Machine. And basically what you're doing is just building up this list of all these ugly houses that you find around your neighborhood, and then you're diving in trying to find the contact information for this person. Either you're going to go knock on the door of this house, see if they're interested in selling, or you're going to use some sort of skip tracing service to find the owner of this property. And that's just the core principle of what driving for dollars is. Now, on top of that, what a lot of people don't tell you is like why this method isn't working for you personally. And the reason why I know the answer to the solution, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I really don't drive for dollars all that much. But on top of that, I have like hundreds of people sending me messages all the time and asking me for, like, they say, hey Devin, I've been driving for dollars for the past month now, still haven't gotten results, but this is what I've done. And after talking to so many people, I keep coming to the same conclusion with them, trying to figure out why it's not working for them and why they haven't gotten results. And what it really breaks down to, really, at the end of the day, is they're focusing, like, they come across a couple properties in their neighborhood, get extremely excited about it, go out there and try to find the phone numbers and just really dive into just like a couple of properties. And if they can't find the phone number, then they dive a little bit deeper. They get a little bit deeper and just try whatever they can to find the contact info for this property. And what the thing is that they're really wasting a lot of their time. If you only have a couple of properties that you come across and you're just wasting all of your time trying to find the contact information for the owners of just the one or two properties, let's put yourself into a situation. Let's say that you actually are able to go out there and find the contact info and you get a hold of the owners. The chances of you closing this deal that you came across, talking to the sellers, finding out that they're actually extremely motivated and want to sell their house at a discount is extremely low, if we're being brutally honest with each other. And I don't want to give you guys any false hope, but obviously there is that slight chance. And the way to increase that chance of finding someone that's motivated to sell their house, there's really only one solution at the end of the day, and that is simply talking to more sellers that are possibly motivated. So what I mean by this, and kind of what I want you to think about if you're doing driving for dollars or having trouble or thinking about going out there and doing driving for dollars, what I really recommend for you guys to do is not focus on one or two houses that you find inside of your neighborhood. not even 5, not even 10. I recommend buying as many properties inside of your area that are distressed, look pretty ugly, that need some renovations, and look like a potential wholesale deal. Try to build up this list as high as possible, and don't waste all your time on just one deal, on just finding the information of just one owner. Try to get as big of a list as possible inside of your local county, local area. Even if you have to drive a little bit further, ride your bike a little bit further, it's totally worth it. Just try to play the numbers game rather than just playing chance on just 1 or 2 deals, which really doesn't make any sense to me. So if you really want to go out there and close a deal from driving for dollars and you're having trouble getting success, go out there and try to build up that list as big as possible. And what this is going to allow you to do is have a higher possibility of getting more in contact with a lot of these different owners, and you getting in touch with more of these owners. You're going to increase your opportunities, increasing your chances on finding a wholesale deal, getting it under contract, and closing out this deal and getting paid for it. There's a lot of steps inside of it, and like I said, the only way to kind of guarantee your success is to just play the numbers and talk to more and more sellers. So now, what if there's only like 3 houses inside of your 5-10 mile radius of where you live that are distressed and ugly and that need renovations? If there's only like a few, like if there's only 3, then I recommend that you use some sort of other marketing tactic or look into wholesaling inside of a different area. If your city is that small to where you can only find 3 houses, you're probably either you're gonna have to go somewhere else, honestly, to go out there and wholesale houses. Yeah, maybe you can close 1 or 2 deals inside of your own little city, your own little county, your own little town, but you're gonna run out of deals pretty quickly if there's only so many people inside of that town. You should probably reach out and find out where the next big city is, or look into virtual wholesaling. So if you want to get into virtual wholesaling, I highly recommend that you go check this video out right here on this little white card that pops up. But on top of that, there's also another strategy that I recommend for it as well, and that is to go out there and try to get different lists inside of your county and go door knock those lists, or go skip trace and cold call this list as well. And there's a lot of different lists out there that you can probably get inside of your county. For example, you can get the tax delinquency list, or you can get the code violations, or the arrest list, divorce list. There's a lot of different lists. If you want to know all the different lists and how to get each one of these lists, that I highly recommend, and I like to call them the secret lists, because people charge literally thousands of dollars for you to be able to even know what the name of the list is. I show you how to get all that stuff, and I'll put that in this card right here. So if you want to figure out what lists you should get, or if you're having trouble driving for dollars, go check out these lists, because skip tracing and cold calling is a super cheap alternative to driving for dollars, and plus you can save on gas money. And a lot of these lists actually don't cost you a dime. They're free, and you can go get them and be able to market to these lists. And so at the end of the day, the really solid piece of advice that I have for you guys that are trying to go out there and close your first wholesale deal and try not to spend any money is to just stick with consistency and try to persistently just keep going out there and showing up. And then on top of that, if you play the numbers game, everything's going to work out in your favor. So if you do the combination of these 2 things, your chances of going out there and closing a wholesale deal within the next couple of weeks or the next couple of months increases more and more. So like I said, just do what I said inside of this video, and you should be able to go out there and get success or have results, whatever it may be. So if you have any more questions about what I talked about inside this video, either drop it down in the comments down below, or check out one of the other 300 videos that I have on this channel talking specifically about real estate wholesaling. So anyways, if you haven't already, go check out this video right here. It's a really good video. But that's what I got for you guys on why you're driving for dollars tactics aren't working. And I guess that's it. So we'll end this one with an awkward ending.